Okay, I didn't know much about theory, but so I thought if I was correct, but I don't know. Then after bishop e3, I was no longer sure whether it was correct. So. Okay, so I wanted to play Botvinnik first time in 3 years, no, in 2 years, but Yannick.
But you are a great specialist.
Yeah, but I mean,
well known as a great specialist.
Ultimately, I played either Cambridge Springs or Moscow. So.
Yes, I noticed.
And today I wanted to change my mind, but Yannick didn't let me to. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't see us. I don't know how to.
How to?
Yes.
Because it's more important to see you than me. So,
okay, I don't know, but
Pascal, can you this camera a bit that I should see them? I'm not so important here.
Out of.
Okay, so. Okay, I suppose this should be theory still. But
yeah. So d takes c5. I saw this novelty, prepared a little bit this novelty, but.
Alternative.
So this is a no.
Okay. Take on c4 immediately.
Take
then
on c4
takes on d4, knight takes d4, and black will attack the knight on d4.
Yes. So this is take c5.
Yeah,
I didn't know anything about this.
No big pretensions, but some ideas.
Okay, so
this is this looks normal. Yeah.
Maybe not even the best reaction, but okay.
Yeah. Okay, you have to be careful because I can play e5 sometimes. So.
Maybe.
Okay, I was
just go back.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
First I was.
It's better. It's better like this. So
and you?
They can see you.
And you are a little bit behind. Yeah. Okay.
No, but still, I'm not seeing out of
So.
Okay, so I was happy when I played e5, and since Yannick started to think for a long time, I was even more happy. But then when he played bishop e3, somehow I thought that not everything is fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, knight d4. I concentrated mainly on knight d4.
Yes.
I had
queen d3.
Queen d3. I wanted to play. Yeah.
I must
knight
take.
No,
knight c2 you have.
There is knight c2.
Knight c2. Yeah.
We were
You
analyzing
didn't see
this.
knight c2. Yeah.
No, I didn't see knight c2 at all.
That's why I was thinking for
We
so
were
long.
analyzing.
And I thought king e2 is interesting. Yeah, because takes here on c2 is nothing. So
So they take on e3 probably.
take on e3, bishop b5, bishop d7, takes, and now two moves. Yeah, you can play king e7 or take. If you take this, okay, if you take on c3, rook c1 looks pretty strong. If you play queen e7, okay, I have knight d5 most of the time, so maybe this. And I was calculating queen b4, because if you go back to e7, you cannot castle still because of rook c7.
Okay, queen b4 looks logical. Of course.
Queen b4 takes, takes queen rook c2, probably back like here, or maybe here. I don't know. Rook c1. Still some troubles, yeah.
Because black cannot castle. This position is unpleasant. I mean, white is definitely has compensation. No, I mean, I don't like to play these positions if I don't remember 30 moves computer analysis. Then I prefer not to play like this with black because okay. I mean, who likes to be under attack? Everybody prefers to attack himself. So.
Yes. But okay, you also have this move, which I noticed later. Not completely clear to me. Maybe I blundered something.
Why not just taking on e3 now? It's okay, some rook c1 maybe, or knight d5 check first even.
Yeah. I was thinking I could play knight d5 or maybe rook c1 first. Looks okay for me.
I think after rook c1 white is better because I think I'm losing material after rook g7 knight d5.
Yeah.
So no problem.
Here.
Okay, let's.
Okay, I can also but if I move the bishop.
Okay, rook c1. Yeah, it's exactly what you were showing before, but with some time more. So.
Yeah, and knight takes e5.
Now rook takes e3. I think black loses material already.
Is it? Queen b5.
Yes. No, so I must take knight takes d7. Yeah, and then all these lines.
Then it's dangerous, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, but what I'm thinking now is that why can't I just play king e7 instead of bishop d7?
Because I didn't see it. That's why. That's why you can't play it. I didn't see it. Yeah.
This is perfect for me.
And this is coming quickly.
Actually, we were analyzing the bishop b5 check immediately to avoid this line.
Okay, let's check just one more second. Rook d8 is coming. King e7.
So but how do you avoid this law? Ah, yes, because then there is no knight c3
There
check.
is no knight. There is no knight c2.
Right.
We're analyzing bishop b5 check immediately.
Here?
Not
But then I can play
before
queen takes
d3.
b5, yeah?
Yes, and then I pick the queen takes b5.
Queen or a b5? No, probably a b5 better, because then
Maybe,
the king
maybe
is on
AB5,
a2.
yes,
king
maybe
e2.
AB5 is better. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, of course it's
And if
disturbing to know that I just didn't see knight c2 at all. I mean, so there are no more explanations I can give.
I was interested. How long did you think for your next move now?
Me?
No, Alex.
After
after
Or you moved the queen e7 rather quickly.
not so
10
quick,
minutes
yeah.
maybe. Or, yeah.
You didn't even consider knight d4.
No, I considered knight d4, queen d3, knight takes f3, but these positions I didn't like so much.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
of
not
course.
so good. Yeah.
This is of course.
It's maybe playable, but it's
Yeah, but
worse, yeah.
no, but then of course I also committed a blunder because I really didn't realize how strong would be a short castle, because I thought short castle was impossible because of taking only 4, and then suddenly it's bishop d5 and I'm almost lost. So and then of course
queen e7.
I was just forced to play short castle and hope that I'm not losing by force, because
Queen a5 also castle, and the same
Yeah.
thing will happen because now if you take here, I have bishop f7.
yes, bishop
So
f7.
it's-
No, bishop f7. This I saw, but I didn't
Yeah.
see that
That's-
after knight e4, bishop d5. I'm so bad. So, yeah.
But okay, if you don't take, I just land my knight in d5, and
No, of course.
slightly better.
No,
at
here I
least.
understood that I'm clearly worse, and okay, what I have to do is, or at least it looks unpleasant. So a castle just, and then after bishop c1, my first feeling was that something went really horribly wrong, and then I was happy to see that I'm not losing by force.
Yeah, yeah, I was shocked. I thought after bishop c1, but bishop c1 looks good, but maybe it's not so good in fact.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
it's
actually, I was
nothing
more
special.
afraid of bishop g5 with the
g5,
idea
but maybe I
c5.
could play it like here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, yes, of course you can, but yeah.
But it's no, because I realized here I saw this f3. Okay, when I played bishop c1, that's what I saw, and suddenly I noticed that black plays h5,
Well, this
and then
position is
I'm worse. Yeah.
complicated. Well, I don't
Well,
know if you are worse or not, but at least
Okay,
yeah.
I can be worse too, but
Yes,
my bishop's
knight
nice.
g5 was a question here in our room, and
This was
we
my-
discovered this bishop g4.
Yeah, I also discovered
defense.
this h5 later. Yeah, bishop g5. Yeah, here also. Well,
No.
here I thought it was.
No, okay, bishop h5 is one thing, g5 one thing, but I was afraid of bishop d5, not bishop g5.
Yeah,
The
but
idea
I
to
thought.
play c4 quickly, so
Yeah,
that was
but
what I thought was
I thought
strong.
that might not be in time. Okay, let's say you take and this.
Yes, so that's what I was going to play, but it looks a bit dangerous because white pawn.
Okay, here my bishop is nice on nicer on a3 in this case, but the problem is I didn't manage to get everything.
Yes. Yeah.
And c4 b6 so nice.
So maybe it's not that bad, okay. So,
Rook d1, rook d8,
yeah, you're probably right, you should just play bishop
Ah.
g5 after queen c7.
rook d1, no? Maybe. But okay, this pawn will be hanging someday.
Yeah, this was I was afraid of this, but then I thought maybe I just play f6 and d6, queen e6, something like this. and-
No, let me try this rook again. And if
Okay.
you play this anyway, I'll try this.
Yeah.
And then I take on e5, and maybe it's nothing. Oh, maybe it's.
Okay,
it's probably just
yes.
nothing.
Queen takes, bishop g4, just in time.
I have this also.
Knight c6.
Ah, 96. Knight c6, knight takes e5.
Although I don't know if you.
Moment.
No, it's,
Queen c6 after knight.
yes, but what if I just play
but then-
a6 now?
No, but you can take and play bishop g4.
Yeah, maybe.
Bishop
Yeah.
g4.
Well, queen g6, you're
Yeah,
not losing.
okay, I'm not
but,
losing it
uh,
yet. Okay. Yeah, here I didn't really see any advantage, real advantage. Well, some initiative, but not.
Yeah.
And bishop g5 immediately. There was also something I was worried about. Now I can't really remember. maybe just.
Oh, I can try bishop e6. Okay, it's I believe it's a normal position. Maybe white is a little bit better.
Little bit better.
I don't know. Yeah,
Okay, bishop c1 looked so nice. But
It looks nice, yes.
But maybe now it is, yeah,
I
just
agree,
to try and
looks
spoil
nice.
your structure.
well, I agree that bishop g5 was possible, of course. I don't know what I would do. I mean, maybe knight d7, bishop d5, something like rook d8, and then or maybe b6. I don't know.
This, yeah?
No, I understood that it's yeah, knight d5 I thought too. But,
And then you take and knight c4.
yeah. No, but then yeah, maybe knight a5 first and then knight d7. Yeah, that's actually. Unless you have some bishop e7, some mate. No, you don't have. Well, at least nothing forced.
Why not bishop e6 like in the game?
Yeah,
Here.
but okay, I take here and play with knight h4 somehow. Okay, it's not mate, never mate, but
Yeah, king h8, queen
Oh,
f3, queen e7. Maybe I'm surviving this.
yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
not so.
But okay, then bishop d5 can be
Maybe,
dangerous.
maybe
long
bishop
term.
Yes.
g5 immediately, in fact, immediate boarding to get d5.
Yes.
Yeah, I also must play king h8 or something like this, I think, and then c5. Yeah.
Okay, some initiative.
Also some initiative, yes.
Yeah.
No, but I like this bishop g5 after queen
Yeah.
c7. Maybe. Actually, that was the reason I didn't want. I was choosing between queen c7 or rook
Maybe
d8.
d8 first, yeah.
But if I play rook d8, knight g5, bishop g4, I thought this was more interesting for white. Yeah, because then I
Keep
felt
the
that
bishop.
that bishop in c1 is better placed for further plays. So.
So f3, yeah?
Yeah, 3
Or
bishop.
queen a2, bishop h5.
Yeah. No, I thought just the same.
G4 or?
Also, how about h4 if white wants to try not to.
Okay, well, you can play this anyway.
Yeah, maybe just some like knight h2 or knight
Or-
h5 comes. Yeah. Or maybe g4, bishop g6, knight h3 without h4. I don't know. It's,
Yeah,
somehow,
you really know where my
I
knight is
thought-
going, like here. Yeah.
no, I understand that. Yeah, but somehow I thought.
But the bishop will go back to e3. That's quite important, maybe, because on a3 it's hitting in the emptiness.
Yeah. You can also try maybe bishop e3 immediately and just play this position. I don't know. Yeah, somehow this bishop on g8, g6 I was
Yeah,
a bit
it's not
worried.
nice, yeah.
So I thought that if I include queen on c7 and bishop on e3, at least I get some direct counterplay here. I don't know. Well, maybe it's hard to tell, you know.
Yeah, so that's why I played this h3 here. Quite sadly. Yeah, I saw this knight a5 and bishop e6 was coming. I didn't see what I could do. Here I was trying to make this work, but it's really not really serious.
A little bit longer.
Yeah.
Takes. Even this is possible, like rook d1 and probably bishop e6 simply.
Yeah, but now white is already fighting
Yeah,
for
it's-
draw,
it's-
and
yes,
like
of course,
definitely
of
has
course.
his chances to win. So.
Yeah. So this.
Okay, at least now I also have weaknesses,
Yeah.
so theoretically. But why didn't you just play bishop b4 or something like this?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think you because like it was in the game, I thought I'm already better. But yeah, maybe some like a5.
But here I didn't like. Okay, let's
Something
put this
against
rook
d4
first.
probably.
Or maybe even knight here was a bit troubling because you want to come to d3
But the g3.
G3.
simply. Ridiculous.
Well, I cannot say I was really afraid of this. I thought it's enough for me to.
Or maybe queen c6.
Yeah, I was going to play queen c6, maybe rook
and
d8.
doubling rooks.
Yeah,
of
rook d7,
course,
sorry.
Yes, of course.
Okay, the way but the way Yannick played, first I thought what is Yannick doing because I'm going to get the A passed pawn, but then I realized that things were not so easy. So
Yeah, I played for the activity. And there was an option also which was queen b5. Did you see that? Did you look at this?
yeah, I thought.
I was thinking for a long time because of this was attractive at first, and then I realized it was probably not too much.
Okay, if something goes really wrong, I can play a6 and exchange on e5 and take
Yeah.
on e4. But okay, then bishop b4 may be a little bit better. But what happens if I take on e4 first?
Yeah, here I had some ideas. I wanted to play. Yes, bishop b4.
Knight c4. Now I'm threatening a6.
No, this was probably not bishop b4.
So
Aha. Maybe you want to take on e5. But bishop b4 is not a threat after because the check on e2.
well, queen takes e5 is possible, of course, but then I take the rook d5.
Yeah, that's absolutely okay.
Of course.
Yeah, there was another
Maybe you can
reason
even
why I
check
didn't do
c3.
it.
No. Bishop b4 check on e2 and then.
And rook
Okay,
e4,
so now-
just take, yeah. Poof.
Now I would like to see if I could get better game, but not later on.
Okay, rook f1. Yeah, maybe.
I can also take on c3, but
Yeah.
then I try to, but maybe if I don't take on, no, but here I think if I don't take on d1, I was worried that after queen c3 maybe you play just rook dc1, and then okay I have to go queen d3 maybe,
Queen
and then
d3.
you take on e5 with a tempo, then I thought I cannot do better. So so then I don't know what else.
So here, maybe here I was considering things like this.
Okay, that's.
Because now if I take and take on f6, come into d7, b6, and it's not so. Okay, I played
g2 maybe.
Yeah,
so-
you have h.
But okay.
h5,
it's,
g4, h4, knight back.
b6 and
Probably just
rook
enough play.
c7. Aha, this is defended on e5.
No, but I think what I played should be correct. It's just that the question is move 24, this knight b6.
Yeah,
This,
knight b6, I was surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, somehow I. No, but I saw the whole line with rook b8, and I thought I would be threatening
So,
mate.
queen c4. Okay,
Yeah.
takes, yeah, takes, normal, yeah, takes.
Rook d1.
So knight e4 is logical, of
Knight
course.
e4 is logical. Rook d7.
Yeah, I was considering
b6,
b6,
yeah. But I rejected because of rook c7,
Rook c7.
and then I thought a5 can be interesting, but I don't know. if
e5.
it's-
And then c4 again. But I'm not.
Yes, no,
Ah,
if you
and
take
bishop
it,
a3.
no, just knight takes c5 now, because then
I can
suddenly,
take,
yeah, then suddenly, white has perfect coordination, and my opponents are not going.
Well, I
away.
would prefer my bishop on the long diagonal, basically, but
But
I don't get it so
but of
easily.
course after a5 I can play knight d3, and then
Yeah.
maybe a6, knight c5. I don't know
a6
how
I'm
this-
going to play probably.
I know, no, but then a6, knight c5. Oh, this I didn't see. After knight c5, I'm
But
better.
okay, what about simply a move like this? You can take on f2 again. Yeah. Sorry. So a6, right? Knight c5, which?
This probably yes, de, yes. Okay. Here I think. No, then knight a6 is with the tempo. Maybe I can try something like e4 now. No, it must be better here. Knight c5.
Back.
Mhm.
So here
Yeah.
it's better. But, okay, but then another thing, maybe you don't have to play a5. Maybe you can just take on e5, knight a4, c4. Okay, it looks a bit ugly because you're pawn down, but you're very active, so I don't know if I can really be better in that position. So
Instead of a5, yes.
yeah, just like this, c4. It's, okay, it looks like my pawn a should be very strong, but who knows? But still, for me, it's better than what I did because here it's
you
clear that
have a
black is
pawn.
trying to get better games.
In the game I had the c passed pawn.
Yeah, maybe I can just give this pawn back by knight ac5, f3, and some like knight g2 maybe, and try to, and then my pawn will be very fast.
Where do you go? d2?
G2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me first play this.
Yeah, knight db3,
Knight db3, yes.
and then maybe something like h4. Yeah,
I want to get my bishop on this long diagonal always.
yeah, but at the moment
It's not easy to make.
yes, you mean knight c6 and then bishop f4 and then finally bishop
Yeah.
e5.
Yeah, but whenever I play bishop f4, you have knight d3.
a4, a5, and A pawn is ready to go.
It's going already.
It's going already, yes.
Where am I? Here.
This is unpleasant.
Do I have these tricks with knight g4?
Don't
Oh, but the rook is not.
Some chances around king, then it's not easy.
Yeah.
So practically after knight b6 you lost the chances to play for a win.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
It seems like this. Afterwards it was rather forced until the perpetual check.
Probably. I was also thinking about knight takes c3, but then probably white is quite okay if you just plays rook c7,
Rook
knight
c7
d5.
takes
Yes,
and go back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's,
Yeah.
and I thought
I had some options, but this looked quite good.
here
And
I
now
cannot
I'm
do
taking b7, and your rook is passive. So
Yes,
so-
of course.
No,
yeah, this was good. Yeah.
the real alternative was b6, and of course. But okay, maybe white doesn't have to play rook c7. No, what? Maybe it's do some.
Okay, I'll try a strange move. But then you can. Yeah, I'll try this strange move. I don't know.
So I take, and probably knight b2 or a5 can be another idea.
Okay, bishop back to e7.
Knight takes.
You always can.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
Let's
making
move.
it. Yeah.
Just to see what's
Sorry?
happened after knight b6. Just to see what happened after knight b6.
In the game, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, knight b6. Okay, I took
It seemed that
Took.
everything was
c4.
forced after this.
I'm not sure everything was forced, but okay. If you play a5, I have bishop a3, which is quite good, I think. Because if there was this little trick here, knight c5, rook c7, a4, and I cannot take on c5 because the pawn is running. But bishop a3 looks quite good.
And if I play knight c5 now, it's the same.
Oh, but okay, you're not pushing your pawn too far, so I can.
No, but
or even now I
d4.
can. Yeah, I can make.
No, I
a
want
call.
to play. I want to do
Knight
the
d3.
same. But okay, then no, then it's worse than the game because
Not so
white
clear,
bishop is
but-
already c5. No, just
If you play the same,
Rook b8.
yeah. Let's see.
c6.
Ah, it
No,
looks-
this can be dangerous.
This can
already.
be dangerous.
Uh-huh.
already,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
of course.
Yes, with the bishop
Same
on
ideas,
e7,
yeah. You don't have
I'm just in time to save it because white has some g4 moves.
Mm.
And then you don't have rook b2, which was
Yeah, rook b2
made
can sometimes be important.
sometime in the game it was possible after g4. Here it's not
So
possible.
rook ac5, knight ac5, rook c7, knight d3. I was already thinking I was going to win. Like after this, I wanted to play c6, e4, rook d7. I thought I was going to win. Optimistic.
Okay, white is not yet winning. I mean, I can play rook e8, rook d8. Oh,
Mm.
yeah, that's important. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Or maybe c7 also, king f7, bishop
No.
d6.
No, c7, I want to just play rook takes c7 and take on
Take
f3.
this. Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
no, but okay. No, rook b8 I saw long beforehand, of course. I saw it when I played knight b6, otherwise I would never get into this. But somehow I underestimated white's possibilities. So.
Yeah, so I think here I should be losing, right?
Instead bishop d6.
well,
I'm
I
not so
don't
sure,
know.
but
No, losing probably.
okay. First I was considering this until I saw knight d2, which
Yeah, here. Well,
I don't know. I guess.
I'm definitely not in danger here because after this I can.
I don't know. I couldn't calculate it with all these knights coming around my king. With 10 minutes on the clock, you overlook something and it's over. it could be that. I don't know.
But,
Maybe you don't have to play knight d2, right?
I think. Well, the other option is knight d3, but
Mhm.
you play bishop a3 anyway, so.
Well, in the worst case, you also put your rook on c1 and not yet going to
just
queen.
in the
this-
rook,
this
just
pawn.
as in the rook endgame, to control the passed pawn. Then king f7.
Yes, but the problem is that white always gets bishop a3 and then knight can
A3.
come back
Ah,
to
coming back.
place, so it's.
Yep.
Okay, knight d2 should be correct, but then g4, yeah. Yes, then the other knight can come to e4.
Other way.
Yeah.
So now we want to check and check, and I go up to f3. Okay, so let's move somewhere useful.
think the threat
Bishop
is
a3.
rook f1.
Maybe I can
rook
play rook
F1 is
b7
the threat.
here.
And then I play.
Rook f1.
Rook f1 is the threat.
But no, rook f1, then bishop h4 comes with a tempo.
Mhm.
Aha.
Bishop h4 is good.
But how about now rook c1 at this position? C7, rook c2, and then knight e2 seems to be saving white. And maybe even winning, who knows? No, winning not, because I play knight f3 check. Now who knows, king h1 is very... No, now I think knight d4 I will be winning even with queen down. I will mate. So,
Mm-hmm.
but...
Yeah.
So it should be king h1 now, and this is really very tricky position. I think I can play maybe king f7, because now...
All pieces are on the white.
Yes, yes, exactly.
There is now discovered check.
Yes. But bishop c5 now. Oof. This
Yeah.
is...
This is tricky.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this... yeah, this probably...
This is, yes.
No, that's... Okay, but instead of king f7 I had a very good move. Knight g3 check, I think. King g2 only move.
Mm-hmm.
Knight takes e2, king takes f3, and I still cannot stop this pawn. I couldn't believe it. It's... No, but I cannot stop this pawn.
No.
Well, actually, I felt during the game that some of lines like this could be losing for me. So, yeah, here I'm losing. So I should do something else. So rook
this,
d7,
this
rook
was
33.
c6 instead of bishop d6. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If you go immediately behind this pawn, what we said? We said something?
Bishop a3 probably.
Bishop a3. Okay, bishop rook c2.
I can also go to h4 by the way. But
Okay.
where?
Rook
c2?
c2?
Yeah.
Just behind.
But here am I
Behind
not?
the dangerous guy.
King g6.
I think
So
I see how to
looks
solve
losing.
the other line. But okay.
Seems to be losing here for black.
No, then I must play rook c3 at least, not rook c2, because at least I should attack the bishop.
Aha.
So at least try to win some tempo, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I play bishop b2 and I take on e5.
Okay, maybe I would not care so much about that pawn because I play knight d3. Okay, you have one, or I play knight d2 now. No, but now knight e2, it's
Doesn't look good.
No, not so good.
No, doesn't look good. This.
Or knight f3.
No, this doesn't
Knight
look
f3 maybe also. Simply. Yeah. So knight d2, how did you say you could solve it? g4?
well, this line that we looked at, yes, I think rook c1. So it was rook c2, knight e2, knight f3, king h1, and in this position I think if I play h6 or h5 it should be more or less enough for draw.
Sorry. So, excuse me.
And if I
Yeah, now king goes to f7.
But you could have played the king f7 instead of h5 immediately.
No, but
No,
then
but bishop c5. Bishop c5.
Ah, then we saw bishop c5. Yes, of course. Aha, so you want to go king h7. Yes, there is not
So what's your-
such a trick. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, if I take,
No, but then I
Then
can
king-
then I
king
can
f6.
even take rook e2. and,
oh
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now no, but I think rook c8 is correct. King f7, queen.
Rook b8, you mean?
Rook b8, yes. c8 queen
Sorry,
takes
just try
takes.
something else.
Also, maybe. Sorry, just
Yeah, go.
there's something funny. I want to show that. I think after h6, I can also after rook b8, I can play king h7 actually. Queen. Ah no, it's queen g8. Sorry. I only saw queen h8 and I thought it's draw queen e8. No, it's. So no,
Queen
this
h8,
is
queen e6. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and that means that here of course black loses. Yeah. Okay, so okay, but king f7 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
Is this not the same?
Okay, it's the same.
Aha, like this and aha,
Yeah,
yes, of
this
course,
should
of
be
course.
draw,
This
yeah.
should be draw, of course. Of
Yeah.
course. Let's go back to the game. What happened?
Well, yeah, knight
Bishop
bishop d6.
b1 check. This was first.
What was there an
Bishop
option? Yeah,
d6.
okay, there were some options. I also consider. Okay, but this is nothing. And knight g5 also. I considered for a while. And then my bishop is going a bit far anyway, so and you can also take if you want.
Yeah.
It's okay, nothing special.
No, that is not.
Okay,
Check.
so yeah, so
Thank
bishop
you.
d6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I
Things
must.
you have to, yeah, because
No, it's- no,
bishop
it's
rook
everything
takes
is
g7 is just right here now.
Yes.
Now it's everything is forced.
So check. I'm not sure if it's forced. I wasn't so sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Okay. What about g4 here?
G4, yes, we're looking.
I wanted to play knight d3.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry. I wanted to play rook b2.
Rook b2
Rook
first,
b2.
Yeah.
to the second round.
Yeah, because now if I take, you play king here.
But I can also take.
You think so? Ah, c5 is hanging.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in danger there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if I had seen this. But okay, yeah, so king h8 looked also quite dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see what I can do. So I had to force it, king. So you looked at rook f8 too. Yeah, yes.
Also the same thing.
Ah, same idea.
King h6, same thing.
Okay, in the game you could play bishop e7 check, of course, but because knight
But,
f6
yeah.
is probably not good for me.
Ah, really? I was thinking that this was a difference. I didn't want to try it.
Well, I didn't want to try it myself either. I mean,
Either, yeah.
so that's why then I didn't repeat because.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I saw that king h6
King
is
h6
probably
is
the
a
same.
game draw.
So-
So-
No,
No, but now I can play this maybe.
Yes,
Oh,
but
okay, sorry.
no, but
Just
I
rook
don't
c1,
believe. No, rook b7. I thought that was the easiest way for me here in this position.
Mhm.
So just not to
Yeah.
have any problems whatsoever. So.
Yeah.
Mm.
No chances to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So
Mhm.